Look, I'm still trying to get YouTube going. Hello, YouTube. Are you there yet? Having a little bit of issues this morning. All right, you missed my introduction, YouTube, but the most important part is make sure you reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that guy. I build indicators, and I teach how to use these indicators, which help you learn how to trade. So make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my suggestions or my indicators. And as you know, each morning we watch the volume spike indicator, and we watch for these green bars breaking above the yellow average volume line, and we want to see my blessing turning upwards. Seems that quite a few of us are having ThinkorSwim issues. I did as well, and may still have. I don't know yet. About 20 seconds to go. Let's just push beyond the issues and see if we can make a few dollars this morning. MLGO been moving around a little bit. I'm hearing lots of words of caution. Don't get near it. We'll see how it goes. And we have launched. Watching these volume spike indicators for anything going up. We want to see these numbers increasing. Not seeing any increasing numbers yet. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. I know I did. I didn't do much of anything. Take care of some honeydews, and that was it. Looks like a very soft start to this Monday morning. Still no volume spike. Watching 9 scans this morning. ATCH spiking up here. Let's see if it can continue. We're looking for green bars to grow taller. If they don't grow taller, we should not be getting in. Here we go. Breaking out now from 340 to 360. All the way up to 394, 420. Let's make some money here. I'm going to get out up there. In fact, I got out before I said I'm going to get out. Nice gain for that one, 35 cents, 350. That was quick. Good thing I had other scans running because it was not on these. Pushing higher now, 449. If you've never been here before, you got to have your hand on the mouse at all times. These things take off like rockets. And you have to be in and out in a matter of seconds. Sometimes we get to hold on for a minute or two, but most of the time it is less than a minute. Good job, traders. Everybody got a piece of that one, it looks like. Got to be very awake. If you're not, haven't been up since early this morning, had about 10 cups of coffee, and your adrenaline is at 100%, you could have issues this morning trying to keep up with the speed of these things. ATCH still pumping higher, 484 on that last spike. If you were the brave soul that held on, congratulations, you just made more money. I'm happy with selling on the way up. If I can pick up 30, 40, 50 cents, I'm good with that. This is what I live for right here, these morning money makers. Nothing better than having coffee with a bunch of trader friends and making a little bit of buck. Good job, Joseph and Eddie. Still pushing higher now, spike up to 506. Looks like we may be selling now. This red part of this bar are the sellers taking profit and will drive the stock back down. Focus your attention always on this indicator and this indicator. Don't worry about what's going on up here. If you buy into a stock when it first starts spiking, hang on as long as you can with green bars. But when you start seeing red coming in here, you want to consider either taking some of your profit or taking all of it. Ready for another one. Where is it? And as always, when these things spike in the morning, add these stocks to a personal watch list, a nice clean watch list. Build you a list as they are moving so that you can play them throughout the day. Don't let them slip away. Sometimes they run several times during the regular session. Looks like we're holding the price up there around 480. That's a good sign. It has not sold off and dropped back down to the bottom. There is a possibility we could get more movement out of this stock. ATCH pushing back up to the high of 515. Let's see if we can break through that high. I'm watching dominator bars here. If we get another tall green one, we're probably going to break out. Waiting on the next bar. Looks like we have a bunch of sellers up here at the top. Definitely trying to break out, but just too many sellers up there. Adrian, I don't give you entry and exit points. It's very obvious what's going on up here if you pay attention to the indicators. When you're scalping, that entry point could be anywhere. It just depends on each individual when they click their mouse. If you participate in these live streams over and over and over, you catch on pretty quick. I am using the Profit Slayer this morning, Milo. Use the Profit Slayer most every morning in pre-market. Waiting on the next volume spike. Don't know what that was. Slight pop and a ding. Adrian, at my age, they're not too quick, especially when trying to live stream. When I'm trying to find a stock pick for everybody, sometimes I miss them. It takes profit away from me, puts money in your pocket. I don't mind that. I catch enough of them to make a good profit each day. But most of my time is spent looking at all these scans I have running to make money for everyone else. If I happen to click the mouse at the right time, then I benefit from it as well. I try to catch them all, but it's impossible. There's too much to do on my side. Not seeing any volume spikes at the moment. Hopefully we have more than one. ATCH trying to break through. It looks like it's already broken through that 515 area and pushing higher. This is why I say put these stocks in a personal watch list. This is why I say I miss them sometimes. I was watching the other scans, trying to find the next one when this one slipped up without me noticing. All the way to 543 from 515. Good job, traders. Everybody makes money but me. WRD pushing up as well. Checking the volume, it's very low still, but this could be a play later on today, or maybe later on in this pre-market session. $26 a share stock. Might want to add that one to the list. Keep an eye on. See if we can break above that 26.75. Under low volume. I don't suggest trading these. They are too hard to get out. We need this number really flowing so we can click in, click out. There's somebody there to buy what we're selling, and we don't have any issues. So right now the volume is just too low. ATCH continuing to go. Don't try to call a top on these stocks because I have seen pre-market stocks go from $2 to $20. There are no halts here. It just all depends on the buyers and the sellers. How high they can be driven, who knows? Love trading pre-market for that reason. Don't have to worry about the halt getting stuck and an opening lower. Watching the dominator bars is all we need to do to see if more buyers are coming in. Currently, they are not. But holding the price level, which is a good sign, right up there at 550. Watching to see if this is a pullback play. It could bounce back up. Let's see if the buyers come in. I need this indicator to turn north. Need a tall green bar here to grow. Looks like we do have some interested buyers. Would love to see this green bar break that average volume line for the breakout. Let's go, buyers. And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking about in the overall market. Looks like we had some profit takers just then. I am watching MLGO right here on this scan. Not seeing a spike. I'm watching the price range. 746. I'll take a look at it just to see where it's going to go. It has a lot of resistance right here at 750. Good job, Tony. Good job, up 2 cents. Good job, everyone. Glad we started this week off with at least one play this morning on Monday. Still holding this price level and not selling off. And when I say sell off, I'm talking about absolutely dropping down and the buyers are done with it. Thank you, Milo. YYAI. I'm probably not scanning that price range. Under $1. That's why I didn't have it popping up, but thank you, Milo. Looks like the buyers are keeping it up so far. Watching these dominator bars. This is where you're watching. You don't want to see any red here. Otherwise, you're hanging on. Pushing higher now. $1.08 on the spike. I will not be buying this one. Don't like these cheaper ones. They can have just as big of a red candle as they did the prior green one. Philly will. Don't be taking chances. There's not a mass amount of volume buying. No sense in trying to play the lower volume side of it. Once the run is done, you have to wait on big, tall, green dominator bars if you're going to double dip it. Got to make sure everybody's joining the party when you join it, or at least join the party before you did. In and out. Don't try to nail the tops. That's always a no-no also. MLGO spiking up a little. 775 now, but at resistance. Pushing a little higher. Volume is very low on this candle, so be very cautious if you get into this. You may not be able to get out. Unless you're in for 50 or 100 shares, maybe. Good job, Autumn Rain. YYAI. Looks like we're bouncing back up maybe to resistance. Let's see if it'll happen. Watching these bars, I don't like that the My Blessing is pointing south. That tells me there's a lot of weakness in this run upwards. Now it's turning around or trying to. WRD continuing to rise. We were looking at it earlier down here in this area. MLGO breaking out still. Big seller bar on MLGO. Good job, Neki. Little bit of action this morning, not too bad. You have to be really watching, though, to catch an early entry as possible. Not today, scammers. MLGO slowly moving. Not enough action there to click the mouse for me. The buyers are coming in. It's obvious right here on this indicator. We are pointing north on the My Blessing. So slowly crawling up. I like these stocks when they first start. Trying to call out an entry here is very difficult because you don't know if they're going to continue. I prefer the first breakout. Me too, Stone Cold. Ants on candy, brother. I want to see it being attacked. Little update on the website launch. We did test the streaming service I had loaded on the website. I was not happy with the results of those tests. The delay in time was anywhere between 10 and 40 seconds. So I decided to go ahead and purchase a streaming server. Did that last Friday. Going to be about 2 weeks before we get it. Pretty much drained the bank account to do it, but I'm moving forward. I'm tired of playing games with these rental services. If I own the streaming service, then I know there's no delay. So waiting on that server is what we're doing. That server has 2 of the most powerful CPUs that you can afford. It was not cheap, trust me. It was over 15 grand for that server. But I wanted one where I don't have to upgrade 6 months from now, so I went ahead and bought the Maximum. 2 giant processors, a huge video card to process all the data. Internet speed is fine. I'm on a 5 gig up, 5 gig down. That should not be an issue. Got an extra motherboard, battery backup if the power goes down so it don't just kill the server. There's more to it than just buying a server. I'm having it built run. There's a local PC shop in my neighborhood. They used to do the HP warranty stuff for HP. Now they just build computers, and I got it locally, so if something's wrong, they can run over here and get it fixed real quick, or log in and fix it. Me either, Mark. That I was shocked when the price came back. But better to be right than be wrong later. Roger already took care of that too. I have a whole house surge protector on. Not just one in the plug of the wall. It's in the circuit panel. If we can get about 5 or 6 spikers and I buy enough shares, it'll pay for that server. I'll get her done. Not currently seeing any spikes yet. Come on, don't let the party be over yet. We need another spiker here. Need another spike to happen. YYAI, low volume, low price stock, working its way back up to resistance at $1.12. Don't know if it'll get there or not, but it's trying. Buyer bar coming in. See if we can break through resistance up there at $1.12. Don't look like we're going to get there. Looks like everybody giving up on it. ISPC getting a little attention here. Couple of green bars. Volume is still low. Looks like they're giving up on it already. See you later, Gregory. You have a good one, brother. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is unfortunately up. I hate to cut you guys off every morning. You need to come join us over on the premium side so that you can make some more money with the rest of this session. So if you're interested in joining us, there's a label where you type in the chat on YouTube right at the top, white and yellow. Click on it, join our Discord channel, then click the Upgrade Now channel. Join us as a premium member. You get over 60 plus scans, over 30 something indicators, custom indicators and scripts. You get 4 hours of me. You get Milo giving his training during the week. There's a lot of benefits. Everybody here helps everybody. It's not just me. We have a support department if you run into issues or need help getting set up. But anyhow, appreciate you joining me this morning. Join me again on Wednesday. And we'll try to do this again. Put a little bit more money in your pocket. As always, have a very blessed trading day. I will see you on Wednesday. God bless.